Hello guys, hope you all are doing well today. Welcome to ID Talk TV. In this video, I'll bring you some of the latest happening in Chelsea Football Club. The international break is over and the league football resumed this weekend. A couple of days to go. It will be kickoff of league matches. The good news with Chelsea Football Club is that players return from international duty with no injury worries. The only report we have in the public domain is still on Liam Delap and Dario Isugu. Liam Delap sustained an hamstring injury in the match against Fulham at Stamford Bridge, and the controversy surrounding the situation now is that Liam Delap will not be going under the knife as further scan have shown that the injury worries of Liam Delap is not something too serious, but will be out for a period of 10 weeks. And that has been the report on Liam Delap. Dario Isugu, who sustained injury with the Portuguese under-21 national team while on international duty, is now at Coban being taken care of by Chelsea medical team. And the surgery was successful, and Dario Isugu is undergoing the recovery in Coban. Some players that have been excluded from Chelsea first team and have been described as the bomb squad. Talking about the likes of Raheem Sterling, Axel Disasi, and David Datro Fofana. Axel Disasi have actually regretted why his move to AS Monaco did not actually happen. I haven't have a long time memory with AS Monaco. Let's take a look at the report on what Axel Disasi actually said. Check this out. The idea was to leave Chelsea this summer, to find a project to flourish and play a bit more. Currently, my situation is that I am continuing to train. By next week, I will know for sure what my future holds. The report went on to say, I had interest from Sunderland, Bournemouth, and West Ham. Then Monaco arrived and all the memories came back. Monaco became my priority. I was already imagining myself there. I pushed until the last minute and hoped Chelsea would find a solution. Axel Disasi, for sure, Chelsea will definitely find a solution for your move. You can hear Axel Disasi there saying, when AS Monaco came knocking at the last minute, everything about him welcomed that move to AS Monaco. But unfortunately, at the last minute, the deal didn't go through despite him pushing hard to ensure that the deal happened. But it didn't go through. And Axel Disasi is hoping that Chelsea will help him find a solution. Currently, the only solution you have, which definitely I'm sure will happen, is in January. So you have to wait when the January transfer window opens. Then you will make your desired move, whether to AS Monaco. But one thing is sure, Chelsea have always wanted to sell Disasi, not to loan him. But the other clubs, talking about the Premier League clubs, West Ham, Bournemouth, and Sunderland, were all interested in a loan move. Probably the reason why Axel Disasi did not make that move. But Disasi was actually interested in a move to AS Monaco in League One. The report went on to say, Axel Disasi, I pushed until the last minute to go to Monaco. During the period between the approaches from Bournemouth and West Ham, AS Monaco comes up, and there you can get me in my feelings. The report went on to say, Monaco, where I spent 3 incredible years, when they come up, all my memories come flooding back. Monaco is home. I hope that Chelsea would find a solution so I could go on loan. So, Disasi is actually open to leaving Chelsea on a loan move, and is actually, in his word, he said, I hope Chelsea will find a solution so I could go on loan. Like I said earlier, Chelsea are actually interested in selling Disasi on a permanent move. But one thing Disasi is actually looking at is that for now, he doesn't see that permanent deal happening, and is in a way pleading that Chelsea should ensure that they help him so that he can go on loan and play football elsewhere. So we hope to see how this play out in the coming days, because Axel Disasi has a very good memory of AS Monaco, and he has actually said it, that AS Monaco is home. And I think at this point in time, Chelsea is no longer a home to Disasi. He has actually found a home where he has been before, and I believe Chelsea will definitely look in that direction for Axel Disasi. Okay, let's move on. Let's take a look at the report on Cole Palmer. Matt Law, I was told not too long ago not to be too worried about Cole. Cole is very much a management issue. Being careful and sensible with him. I had hoped that he is back after the international break and there is nothing to worry about there. Cole Palmer is not just anyhow player in Chelsea currently. Cole Palmer is the asset that Chelsea currently is having. And as such, the reports have it that there is nothing to worry because Cole Palmer is being taken care of properly. And what Chelsea is looking out to bring out from Cole Palmer is to ensure that Cole Palmer is not just 100% fit, he is 200% fit. But we hope to see if Cole Palmer will be available for selection this weekend against Brentford at Brentford Community Stadium. But the good news there is that we shouldn't worry. There is nothing to worry about as a Chelsea fan. Cole Palmer is actually being taken care of very well and he is in safe hands. So I believe Chelsea are actually handling the issue of Cole Palmer very well. And as such, truly, there is nothing to worry because currently a couple of players are available and that goes to show the depth Chelsea is having this season. In absence of Cole Palmer, there are a couple of players that can actually play in that central attacking midfield position. The likes of Estavo William can be used in that position. Joao Pedro have actually showcased what he can actually do in that position. And let's not forget, Facunda Bonanote that was signed from Brighton on loan is an attacking midfielder and was definitely brought to deputize for Cole Palmer. So, like the report said, nothing to worry, but we hope to see how this will pan out if Cole Palmer will be available for selection. Okay, more news coming in. And this news is one that has been trending for a couple of days now. In fact, it has been the headline even after the transfer window had closed a couple of days ago. And talking about none other than the Nicholas Jackson deal. Now, a couple of days ago, Uli Hoeneß, talking about the former FC Bayern Munich president from 2016 to 2019, granted an interview to a television station where he alleged that the 16.5 million loan deal Chelsea actually agreed with FC Bayern Munich, that Bayern Munich did not actually pay that amount. What Bayern Munich paid was 13.5 million euros, and that Nicholas Jackson and his agent paid the remaining 3 million euros. He also went on to say that he doesn't see Nicholas Jackson remaining in Bayern Munich next season on a permanent move because the condition that is attached to that deal, talking about Nicholas Jackson appearances, which was the condition attached for that obligation for that Bayern Munich would sign Nicholas Jackson on a permanent deal, was the number of appearances. And when it was reported, it was not stated. And FC Bayern Munich former president, who is currently part of the board member, has actually came out to say that Nicholas Jackson has to start 40 matches from Bundesliga and the UEFA Champions League because games from DFB Pokal will not be counted. So that has caused lots of controversy in the deal. So there are reports out from Matt Law concerning that, and here's what Matt Law has to say. What Hoeneß said that's definitely wrong is that Jackson and his agent paid 3 million euros to make it happen. I am told that Jackson and his agent gave up 1.5 million. There is a condition around 40 appearances. The doubt is if it is 40 starts or 40 appearances. So, Matt Law here, from his report, said that it was not 3 million euros that Nicholas Jackson and his agent paid. That what they gave up was 1.5 million euros. And also, about the condition attached to the deal, the controversy now is whether it is just 40 appearances or 40 starts. Because for 40 starts, it means if Nicholas Jackson comes from the bench, it will not be counted as part of the condition. But if it is 40 appearances, whether Nicholas Jackson gets to start the game or is coming from the bench, it will be counted. But that we'll wait to see if Nicholas Jackson will definitely hit that target. And also, what Nicholas Jackson agent definitely said after Ulai Onep has alleges all of this. Diomansy Kamara took to his Instagram and said, "A lot of people will definitely talk, but only few tells the truth." That statement by Diomansy Kamara is now beginning to make sense. Could it be Ulai Onep is not stating the obvious? We'll get to know. We'll get to see how this will play out. Because definitely, if there is one person who can tell us the exactly condition or the exactly thing that transpired in that Nicholas Jackson deals, is Nicholas Jackson's agent and even Nicholas Jackson himself. But we'll see how this will play out in the near future. The report also went on to say, claims from Ulai Onep that Nicholas Jackson and his representative paid $3 million to secure his move are incorrect. Jackson and his agent gave up around £1.3 million with a clause linked to 40 appearances, though it remains unclear whether it refers to stats or total appearances. So, another report here have it that it was £1.3 million, which is still almost the same thing that Matt Lord earlier reported of about 1.5 million euros. And in this report, it states that it is 40 appearances. But pretty soon, there will be clarity on Nicholas Jackson's deal, whether the condition is 40 appearances or 40 stats. We'll get to see how that will play out. And very soon, like I said, there will be clarity soon. Okay, let's move on. One Chelsea player that some of us might have forgotten a while is in the news. Check this out concerning Mikhailo Mudryk. According to Ukrainian journalist Igor Bobas, Mikhailo Mudryk's former club Shaktar Donetsk is preparing a lawsuit against the Ukrainian Association of Football (UAF) if it is confirmed that the player received banned substances while in the national team camp. The report went on to say, the report also states that the president of the UAF, Andriy Shevchenko, may be indirectly involved in the case of Mudryk, allegedly using a substance containing meldonium. This information was reported by Ukrainian Association Football.com, citing its own sources. The good news about this report is that Mikhailo Mudryk situation did not happen in Chelsea Football Club. That is the clarity from Ukraine. It happens while Mikhailo Mudryk was on international duty. And Shaktar Donetsk have taken it upon themselves to place a lawsuit on the Ukrainian Association of Football if the report is actually true. Because one will begin to think, what is the interest of Shaktar Donetsk suing the Ukrainian Association of Football? Well, whatever their interest is, one will begin to think. But let's not forget, the deal that brought Mikhailo Mudryk from Shaktar Donetsk to Chelsea is the highest transfer deal that has ever happened in the Ukrainian football. And as such, Chelsea agreed a total package of €100 million for Mikhailo Mudryk in 2023, January 2023, in which €70 million was paid upfront, $30 million was add-ons. So the condition for the add-ons is what we definitely don't know, whether that is where the Shaktar Donetsk is now have interest to sue the Ukrainian Association of Football. But we'll get to see how this will unfold in the coming days. Okay, while we end this video, check this out. Here Group are in talks over a sponsorship deal with Chelsea that will see the company's logo appear on the sleeves of both the men's and women's first team shirts. The club are looking for a new sleeve partner to replace Live Nation. This is interesting. Here Group are actually interested in a sponsorship deal for their logo to appear on Chelsea men and women first team shirt. So we'll definitely see how this deal will play out. But it's going to be interesting to see an improved deal other than what Chelsea have previously, talking about Live Nation, that appear on the team's shirt. So Here Group is about to make that offer to be. Here Group are in talks over a sponsorship deal. So we'll see how this will play out in the coming days. What do you make of all the latest happening in Chelsea Football Club? Drop your comment down below. Thank you very much for watching, and catch you in my next video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.